Lots of things are properties of matter. So we'll learn about them today on Matter Makes Sense. Lots of things have properties of matter. Everything does. Trees have properties of matter. Grass has properties of matter. And lakes have properties of matter. There is matter everywhere. You cannot run away to a land that doesn't have matter. Matter is a solid, a liquid, or a gas. Solids and liquids and gas are found in many places. Almost a lot of things can transport from a solid to a liquid to a gas. I'll tell you how it's done. First, I will show you exactly how it's done. I'll tell you what you would do. First, if you would put a solid, such as an ice cube, in a boiling pot. You would boil it would turn into a liquid. Then, the boil would get so hot that steam would come out and make a gas. So that is how the properties can work together. Then they go pretty hard, they can make a hurricane. Hurricane is not matter. There isn't matter. Only things that touch the ground are matter. Only things that can touch the ground are matter. And that is a very valuable lesson. Nothing else, a bird is a matter. It can touch the ground. A worm is a matter. Everything is matter except for the air. Talking isn't a matter. Talking is air. Anything besides air is a matter. You can learn that in other places too. I'm sure there's other videos that will help you. If you're struggling to find out what matter is, you can read books. Books enclose a lot of things that you never knew. Matter is a very special book. It's like learning about matter. Could be a book for you to read. Those are the properties of matter. Now we're going to learn about weather. Weather is a very thing. Is a nice thing. Sunny weather, hurricanes, tornadoes, and other things. There are so many weather watches. Rain, snow, sleet, hail, ice storms, and tornadoes, and all this. There are so many. A hurricane is also weather. A hurricane is when the wind pushes so hard that it blows and can destroy things. That is a hurricane. A tornado is when warm air and cool air come together to form a twist. But a tornado isn't a tornado until it touches the ground. Once it touches the ground, it starts to damage things, and that's when it is a truly tornado. Properties of matter are properties of weather are everywhere. You could find weather inside your house sometimes. Sometimes if you have a crack in your house, rain will fall in. But that's not weather. Weather is an outside property only. Only things from outside are called weather. Things inside that drip out from weather aren't weather. Weather only forms outside. And that's where it forms. That's what we call weather. When precipitation falls down, that's what we call a storm. Also, if you're trying to measure, you can't measure a storm. But you can't measure a storm without a cup outside. I will give you an idea. So, put a beaker outside and then leave it out there at night. When it rains, the rain will fall in the beaker. When you wake up, go outside and see how much is falling in the beaker. That's how much it has rained. Well, near you. If you're now we're going to learn about some other things. There's many kind of things. So now we're going to put them all together and tell you about everything you could know in science. Not everything, but some things. Water you go in a swamp, you see, look, there's water under the ground. Every single piece of grass, when you dig a hole, you get water. There is water underneath the ground everywhere. Everywhere you dig for a really long time, you get to water. Water is everywhere. The air provides oxygen, and oxygen is what we use to breathe. Without the trees, we wouldn't survive. Other things that may be useful to you. Now, learn about wasting. Wasting is when you waste something that is special. Something that you need to survive, such as food and toilet paper. Wasting toilet paper just makes people cut down more trees. So don't waste toilet paper. Use it when you need it only. When you don't need toilet paper, leave it by your side wherever it's kept. You only need it when you need it. Hay is a property of matter as well. It's a solid. I'll show you a liquid. The air is a gas. That is water underneath that ground. There are so many solids, liquids, and gases everywhere. You look. It's amazing. You can learn more about it anywhere. Anywhere you look, anywhere you watch, you'll be finding more matter.